Hi everyone, I'm Rosie and welcome to Vox Yoga. Today we have the second of 7 chakra practices. So today is all about the sacral chakra. Come to a comfortable seated position and we'll begin. Wherever you are, just feel as comfortable as possible, grounded through the sit bones, tailbone drawing down, length through the spine and lifted through the crown of the head. And come to the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Start to meditate on the breath to keep the spine long, while we think of some ideas about the sacral chakra which we can carry into our practice. Feel free to shut the eyes or just find a soft gaze. The sacral chakra is all about our emotions and our response to fear and stress. It's said if we can unblock our sacral chakra, we'll be able to access our creativity, our sensuality, and our self-expression much more. So today's practice will feature some hip openers, and the mantra to carry through today's practice is VAM. So you are welcome to add this sound into some postures with me, or you can just breathe instead. If you would like to open your practice with one VAM, bring your hand to your heart. Inhale. VAM. Release the hand. Starting in butterfly or bound angle pose, bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees just drop open to the side. You can rock a little bit from side to side to feel like your pelvis is set up in the right position and feel like the feet are opening almost like a book. Taking hold of the ankles, you can have a slight pull to feel length through the spine, just letting the knees fall open. Your knees might be up, raised up more, they might be lowered. Wherever you are, just settle into the posture. Come to the breath. And if you like, you can add your mantra or sound of VAM. VAM. Release the ankles and come to tabletop position, hands and knees. Bringing the shoulders over the wrist, hips over knees, and just some gentle cat-cows to warm up the spine, but will feel like the movement is being initiated from the pelvis. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, tailbone drops. We start to round the back, looking to the knees. Follow your breath, initiating this motion from the pelvis so your spine is moving like a wave as you inhale to open and exhale to round. Option to add a to your exhale. It's a bit of connection to our sound for the sacral chakra, but also to connect to the muscles of the core that help give support and strength to our voice. Final round. Then come back to your neutral tabletop. Come onto the fingertips, step the right foot forward between the hands, tuck the left toe. On your next inhale, lift the torso, pressing through the feet, reaching the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend the elbows and adding a slight lift up and out of the pelvis here to find cactus arms in your high lunge. Feel broadness through the chest, keeping a slight bend in the back knee, keeping the neck long. Option to sound. Bring the hands to the hips, flattening the left foot, straightening the right leg so our hips open to the long edge of our mat. Extend the arms out for triangle pose. Left hip moves to the back of the mat. Your crown of your head is going to tip forward as you bring your right hand to the shin and left arm extends up. Once you feel settled here, the hand can come to the floor, the shin, the thigh, wherever feels best. Keep the neck soft, shoulders stacked in line with each other, and option to add your VUM. Pressing through the feet. Inhale to come up. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips, right toes face forward. Bring both heels in slightly, toes pointing out. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, dropping the sit bones down into our goddess squat. We'll feel strong through the feet here. Come down however feels comfortable for you. Then bring the hands to prayer at the heart. Trying to keep the knees over the toes as much as possible, avoiding them falling in. Option to sound. Pressing through the feet to come up. Release the arms, triangle pose on the other side. So right toes face forward, left toes face to the back, short edge of your mat. Extending the arms out. Right hip draws to the back and then the crown of the head tips forward. So we bring our left hand down to the shin, the mat, the thigh. Right arm extends up. Feel strength in this posture. Option to voice. Great, this time our hands are going to frame our left foot, bending the left knee, pivoting on the right foot, so we're in a runner's lunge. On your next inhale, pressing through both feet, lifting the arms high into crescent lunge. And exhale, bending at the elbows, opening through the chest, lifting out of the hips for a small back bend. And release the hands to frame the front foot. Right foot steps to meet the left for a standing forward fold. Feet can be about hip width apart here. Take opposite elbows and just gently swing from side to side, having a little bit of movement in this forward fold. Then let the arms hang heavy. Bend the knees and come to sit down on the mat with the legs extended out in front of you. We'll end with a seated forward fold. So you might want to just move the flesh of the sit bones behind you to feel that you can tip forward from your pelvis. Keep a bit of a bend in the knees here. Want to feel like we can just have a sense of release as we fold forward, and it's not about flexibility in the stretch. It's just about surrendering. So on an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forward from the hips into this seated forward fold. You can take hold of the shins, the soles of the feet, the toes, or just let the arms hang heavy by your sides. Keep the neck soft, trying to just release. You can sigh it out here if it feels good. And then slowly start to bring the hands towards you, lifting the torso. Just take a breath here. And then we'll finish in a comfortable seated position for you. You might stay here with the legs extended. Come back to butterfly, cross the legs, lotus, hero, whatever feels good. Bring the hands to the knees or just rest them in the lap. Once more, use the breath to keep the spine long. Shut the eyes or find a soft gaze. And we'll close our practice with one more VUM. Bring the hand to the heart. Inhale. Feel the energy and vibrations move through the body. Release the hand, bring both hands to prayer at the heart, drop the chin to the chest. And thank yourself for joining me for this practice. Thank you so much for joining me for this Sacral Chakra practice. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to hit subscribe for the next 5 practices in the Chakra series and for much more. So thanks again for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon.